please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up, an explanation of the PSAT readiness check and how it prepares students for an upcoming standardized test tomorrow.
A look at some very important Battle of the Classes information, like how much the certs cost and why they are so important.
Then, everything you need to know about the season debut of Film Fest with the theme of 9-shot film made by high school students.
And lastly, the ways you can show support during Breast Cancer Awareness Month in our community with a fun activity and a workout on the beach that shows support. I'm Hallie Redican.
And I'm Brigid Flanagan.
And these are the BMB Morning Announcements. Good morning, Mepham. Brigid, I don't know about you, but I love October.
Hallie, I feel the exact same way. This might be a hot take, but Halloween is the best holiday.
Speaking of Halloween, I heard that boograms are finally on sale. The last day to purchase yours is the 24th. You can buy them in Miss Gallery's room 326, for just $2. Proceeds from the sale go towards supporting this month's trunk or treat event.
Aw, Hallie, is this your way of saying that you bought me one?
I don't know how you jumped to that conclusion, but moving on.
Well, if you haven't bought me one yet, you might want to hurry up with buying me one. That deadline is coming up fast.
I'm confused. Did you not just hear me say moving on?
Well, Hallie, now I'm moving on. To transcript request forms, of course.
Oh, that's what you meant by deadlines.
Of course, that's what I meant, Hallie. For the seniors that don't know, a big deadline of college apps is approaching. November 1st is the early action deadline for many schools. In order to submit your application on time, you must have your transcript requests in 2 weeks before, meaning today is your last day to get them in.
This is so crazy to me. I can't believe we're actually applying to colleges already.
I know. I feel like we just took the PSAT for the first time yesterday.
It's funny you mentioned that. This year's sophomores and juniors are starting to get ready for their PSAT tomorrow.
If I'm being honest, I don't really remember how you make sure you're ready to take it.
Well, thankfully, BMB's Bianca Muniz has more on the process.
I'm here in the auditorium where students were getting ready for the PSAT. But before the PSAT begins, schools are double-checking every device, from software updates to Wi-Fi connections, making sure that the students are ready for the digital exam.
First few ideas, refresh, meaning reopen up the app. If that doesn't work, we could try power washing it. It's almost like rebooting the whole system. And that's pretty much it. It should be ready to go after that.
Being able to ensure students that their Chromebooks are ready before the test can help them focus on doing well for the PSAT and not on anything else.
Students where they know that their Chromebook is ready to go and they're just ready to just go into Saturday and just take the test, and they don't have to worry about the Chromebook at all.
This preparation will surely ease students' minds before the stressful day. For BMB, I'm Bianca Muniz. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Bianca. Now I remember what the preparation process was like.
Me too. But you know, Brigid, even though we're seniors, you and I are not done preparing for things.
I have seriously no clue what you're talking about.
Well, that's awkward. Anyways, for those who are inducted, Math Honor Society is next week at 2:15 on the 21st.
Wow, Hallie, that's coming up really fast. This year's going so fast. In fact, this coming Monday is already the holiday of Diwali. Originally a Hindu festival, Diwali is now celebrated by the Hindus, Jains, Sikhs, and Buddhists. Although, for each faith has different traditions, each marks the symbolic victory of light over darkness and knowledge over ignorance. Although we'll be in school on Monday, many districts across Long Island are closed in observance of this holiday.
With the year moving along so quickly, it must mean that the first edition of the Buccaneer is getting ready to go to press.
You're so right, Hallie. Actually, Hailey Gardner has more on the process of what goes into writing the newspaper.
Every story starts with an idea, and every idea helps strengthen our school's voice. The Buccaneer gives students the opportunity to write about topics that they love, from art, sports, news, and student life.
I do also a lot of arts and entertainment. It can be opinionated at some times. If you're doing a music review, you shouldn't have too much opinion, but that would be more your overall thoughts on it instead of this is what's happening. If it's big things are happening in pop culture, like for this edition, I'm writing a Taylor Swift album review because that just came out.
The Buccaneer is student-led, but teachers are there every step of the way. They help students shape their ideas, improve their writing, and make each article the best it can be.
We're brainstorming what's important to students. This is the student newspaper, so it's really important that we make sure whatever's important to the students is what we cover.
From ideas to finished pages, the Buccaneer represents hardworking students who love to write. For BMB, I'm Hailey Gardner.
Make sure to keep an eye out for the Buccaneer, which will hit the newsstands in mid-November. I wonder if they'll do a story on Battle of the Classes.
Speaking of which, Battle of the Classes shirts are now being sold for $20 each, so see your class advisor to get yours.
I am so excited for Battle of the Classes. Allie, I really hope we win this year.
Yeah, me too. And to make sure that happens, we need to win all of the competitions that happen before the actual night to gain as many points as possible.
That's right. The first way to get extra points is to bring the most candy for Trunk or Treat.
I actually almost forgot about that. For those who don't know, Trunk or Treat will be held on October 30th from 2:30 to 4:45. It'll be taking place in the senior parking lot, and they are still in need of volunteers for the event, so please consider registering to help.
I can't wait to see all the kids dressed up in their Halloween costumes.
All this talk about Halloween makes me want to cozy up and watch some horror movies.
Well, while I don't have any of those for you at the moment, BMB students did just submit a bunch of other films. Hallie Gillison has more on that.
Well, what is going on this week at BMB? Plenty. We've got a sneak peek at my personal favorite of our shows, Film Fest, which is where we showcase our BMB-produced short films of all genres, ranging from heartwarming stories to shocking thrillers, is one of a kind, with every project being completely student-produced, filmed, and edited. This month, our filmmakers, consisting of sophomores, juniors, and seniors, are taking on this 9-shot movie, with the objective to tell an entire story in just 9 shots. The challenge is pushing everyone to think more creatively behind the camera. So, if you haven't already, head over to the BMB YouTube channel to catch not only Film Fest, but all of our shows, for your news, sports, live events, and student films. That's all for this week's Magic Wall. I've been Hallie Gillison, and don't forget to hear BMB, there's always more behind the broadcast.
Thanks, Hallie. I'll definitely have to check out that episode of Film Fest when it comes out.
Me too. I also have to watch the live BMB coverage of the football game this Saturday. I'm so sad that I can't be there.
Luckily, I'll be on the BMB crew because I would not want to miss the Pink-Out game. It is so important for our community to show support for breast cancer.
I 100% agree. That's why I'm going to the breast cancer run on the 19th. It'll be taking place at Jones Beach, Field 5 at 8 a.m.
Brigid, all the support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month is so great. I love seeing everyone wear pink at events to support.
You're so right. And actually, football isn't the only Mepham team with a pink-themed game in support, but I'm sure Lucas Paingankar will be able to tell you more about that.
Why Lucas?
Oh, because he's got our Week in Mepham Sports, of course.
Thanks, guys. After a busy week in sports, I'm ready to get right into the weekend. As we start over on the court, the girls' volleyball team would take on Calhoun today, and the boys took on Sewanaka at home last night. Moving on outside, the playoff-bound girls' soccer team will head down to Camp Avenue to take on the first-place Colts on the pitch today, so make sure to make out the trip to Merrick to get the volleyball and soccer action. And finally, in the BMB Game of the Week, football team looks to get back to their winning ways when they take on New Hyde Park at 2 p.m. here at Mepham. So go peck out the stands or tune into the BMB, or do both. Don't miss out on a minute of action on Saturday. And that is all for me, so see you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Lucas. Will you be helping out with the live stream of the football game this Saturday?
Of course I will. I'll be sportscasting with Jared.
I don't know about you, Allie, but I'm praying for no nor'easters again this weekend.
1, I don't know where that came from. And 2, I don't think anyone hopes for a nor'easter. But regardless, I don't have any info on the weekend for the weather.
Yeah, I guess that's why we hired meteorologist Matt for this episode.
Oh, well, Matt, take it away.
Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Matt, here with your weekend forecast. Grab your jackets, because it's getting cold this weekend. Friday is looking a little chilly, with a high of 61 and a low of 44. There will also be winds around 7 to 13 miles per hour, so nothing too crazy. Saturday is looking just as cold, with a high of 61 and a low of 46. Winds are between 2 and 7 miles per hour, so it won't be windy at all for the Pirates football game against New Hyde Park. make sure to come out and support the Pirates. And finally, Sunday. The weather warms up with a high 68 and a low 56. Winds will be ranging from 6 to 17 miles per hour, so definitely the windiest day this weekend. Well, that's all for me. I'm meteorologist Matt, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend.
Matt, when do you think it's a socially acceptable time to start drinking hot chocolate?
I would say around mid-November, where it starts to get cooler and you could finally enjoy a hot chocolate.
Well, there goes my plans for this cold weekend. Brigid, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but sadly we've reached the end of our episode.
Wow, Allie, I don't know what's sadder, the end of the episode or the fact that you still haven't bought me a boogram.
Whatever you say, Brigid. Anyways, these have been the BMB Morning Announcements for Friday, October 17th.
Have a wonderful day, Pirates! Okay. Yay.
Oh, I think you backwards.
This is not what I told you to write.
Well, I can't even read what's on the screen, so I can't remember what you told me to write 3 days ago, but I need to get out of here. That was so bad. Weather for